Vikings taking a peek at draft prospect Danny Gray. Boom. All right, welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show. I am Onebar. We're going to be talking draft. We're going to be talking Danny Gray. But before we get into that, remember, subscribe to the channel, like the videos, here every damn day talking Minnesota Vikings. Make sure to put hashtag 7000 down in the comments for a chance to win the Yeti mug, hat, and Dick's gift card. So make sure you are subscribed and also do the hashtag 7000. Only about 100 away. So when we get to 7,000, we'll be doing that giveaway, hopefully before the draft. Speaking of draft, Danny Gray was brought in by the Minnesota Vikings for a little bit of a peek as one of the top 30 visits. Love it. So we're going to get to know Danny Gray in this episode to mentally prepare ourselves when the Vikings call his name in round 6, which we'll be talking about as well. So Danny Gray, who the hell is he? Let's get to know him. Wide receiver from SMU. Had a very, very good career there, 2-year career stint after spending his junior JUCO years at Blinn College. After that, he was a very, very sought-after JUCO transfer. SMU snapped him up. He's 6'2", 199, played in 18 games for SMU, 40 time. That's what really sticks out. He's got blazing speed, 4.33 at the combine. Career stats, 82 receptions, 1,200 yards, 15 yards plus a reception, and 13 touchdowns. So Danny Gray was a focal point for that SMU offense. Looking at it, how he fits in with the Minnesota Vikings. Clearly, the Vikings, as far as their depth chart is concerned, yes, we got some big boys, top heavy. We got KJ Osborne, who has been a very good surprise. But after that, it gets, I'm not going to say gross, but it kind of gets gross. I'm going to say murky. It's very murky. BC Johnson coming back from that injury. Dan Chisena, is that guy really going to make the team? Highly, highly doubtful. We got guys like Blake Prohl that are interesting. Smith Marset, that is still interesting. But looking at a guy in the later rounds that offers something special, like just a speed demon, I love that. I love the fact that SMU, they used him out of the backfield. He can return kicks. He can return punts. Obviously, he is a deep threat as well. Watching some of his tape, he makes plays after the catch. When he gets the ball in his hands, things happen, which is great. He was a state champion in track. And when you look at kind of the profiles out there on him, some keywords that always seem to stick out: explosive, quick, yards after the catch. There are some comments about maybe a couple crucial drops. Doesn't seem like drops are an issue, but it does happen. We will see. I mean, he's a day 3 guy, whether it's round 5, 6, or 7. He's always in that area. Some team might just get completely enamored with his speed. I like him coming into the mix, fighting for one of those final wide receiver spots, and maybe he's a guy you get in every once in a while on some sort of gadget play, and also a guy that could push to return punts. So it makes sense for the Vikings when it comes to receiver, unless somebody slips into round 2 that shouldn't be there. I think if the Vikings don't bite on a receiver in the first 2 rounds, I think they are just going to wait it out and just try to find some value in the later rounds, which Danny Gray definitely brings to the table. So Danny Gray, there he is in a nutshell. Again, let's take another look at that handsome face of his. Would love to see him in purple in let's say round 6. And we'll see what happens. But Danny Gray, let me know your thoughts, comments below. What do you think about him? Do you want the Vikings to take a receiver? And really, do you want them to take a receiver at all in the draft? And if you do, let me know your guy. We'll be back hot and heavy, probably later still today and all weekend, talking Vikings.